Hi. We'll see if I get interrupted since Jackie's home. I don't vlog when she's home so much anymore. And I apologize for the weird lighting, but for some reason my computer doesn't like to be bright anymore. I don't know. It's as bright as it'll go, but anyway. Yeah, the window's also closed. That makes a difference in how things look. Saturday about noon 30, and we are not at the big Raleigh Regional, which in a way sort of sucks, and in another way it's sort of nice. Hopefully we don't lose any money because of it, but having a booth just was not gonna be something that was good for either of our health situations. This week's been kind of rough as far as fever and rash. You can't see it, it's dark as crap. Rash like all over my eyes and my face. This doesn't look too pretty already, so I don't want to really show you that. I need a haircut. I feel like Johnny Bravo. Hopefully my mic isn't being covered up and you can hear me. Bella's here doing her job, and I've been fighting the fevers for quite some time now. For I think we're going on day 8. It was 130.5 I think last night, and I was ranting about bugs because I've always had bug hallucinations, but they got worse and they were everywhere, so finally got to sleep. No more bugs. Bella had bugs on her. It was not good. They're everywhere. Especially things are white. It just looks like things moving. Not really bugs, but that's what I call them. Anyway, I'm not necessarily fever-free, but I am feeling a bit better. I think it was 102.6 when I woke up this morning. And it may come down a bit depending on if I get up or move around or whatever. Yeah. Spend a lot of time in bed. I don't remember what I talked about in the last video. It took forever to get it uploaded to YouTube through iMovie. I haven't updated. I think this is iMovie 10 that I'm running on. I haven't updated to the newest operating system. I'm hoping eventually I'll get a new computer. I don't have a terribly old MacBook. But they don't make the one I have anymore. It's the version before the MacBooks they have out now, the black one. It's held up very well. It's my like connection to the world, but I'm really looking to get something smaller, especially since we're going on this trip. The trip's a big focus right now in our lives, or in my life. There's a lot of preparation of things that need to be done, and I think almost everything is done at this point. I think my mom may have booked a hotel for the one extra night we need. The car's been booked. The place we're staying has been booked. Only thing left really is to get passports figured out so we can go on the cruise beforehand. Ha ha ha, that makes it better, but I can't tell what time it is. Yeah, you can see how my face is all screwy and rashy. Maybe we should go back to the darkness. I do like to be in the dark. Anyway, a lot of you have been talking about YouTube and getting away from YouTube or I guess the lack of YouTubers around. I find myself in sort of a weird position because I've always been a vlogger, but I've sort of changed gears a few times on what I vlog about. I feel like the more I get my life back, the less I vlog about being sick. And the more I've gotten into this gender thing, the more I've been able to vlog about that. Jackie's going to come and interrupt me, and I'm going to smack her in the head. Because I don't want to re-record this. She's going to ask me while I'm talking to myself or something. Probably because I have a fever. Anyway, I keep getting pulled away by other things too. I know there's a lot of different places on the internet now. I've actually been hanging out on Tumblr. I've been doing Twitter for a while. Those of you follow me. I have some friends that are YouTube friends on Facebook. But it's really hard to branch out into a new community. It's been really hard to make this channel sort of accepted in the trans community, even though I'm subscribed to a lot of trans and gender variant people. I don't necessarily get the views I used to get, which isn't really something that bothers me. It just makes me wonder who's watching. I know a lot of, specific people catch up here and there, and I have a lot of vlogger friends that are still hanging around, making videos or not, that watch occasionally and comment, but I don't get a ton of comments, and I don't know that the community that I'm a part of is necessarily watching my videos, which I don't know how I feel about that. It feels like it makes all of this sort of feel further out in the water, which is kind of hard at this point, since I already feel a little further out than everybody else in a lot of respects, as far as my health and how I identify, I guess. I feel like I'm already out there, and so I feel like this makes me feel a little more out there. But, anyway, a lot's going on. I'm, like, in a super big depression funk, which has been made harder by the fact that I'm afraid to talk about. I'm like, hand me my fucking letter so I can talk to you like a therapist again, because I feel like I'm editing a lot of things out of therapy in an effort to get this letter and get it taken care of, because it's such a big concern that literally thousands of dollars are riding on this person's opinion. Although we did reach a point where we agreed upon the stupid ass diagnosis. My next question is, what the hell do you need from me that is going to make you say yes to this letter? It's just, I'm still sort of shocked that I'm in the situation I'm in, especially when 6 months ago she said, I'll do whatever it takes to get you what you need to do whatever it is you want to medically transition. It makes me wonder, A, if I ever decide to go on hormones, which I guess I'm going to look into based on what I've got to do hormonally to deal with the endometriosis. I don't think it hurts to look into it. I worry about trying to get a T letter from her. Of course, to be honest, I would prefer to find a doctor that does not require a T letter. If you can't look at me and tell that I have gender, conformity issues, you're like fucking blind and deaf and who knows what else. Like my orthopedist, he did this the first time I went, and the second time Jackie went with me, and he I don't understand how people look at me and call me young lady, ma'am. Especially the young lady. I'm like, really? That's what you look at me and you see? It reminds me of Jude, who said, I must make a really ugly girl. Really ugly. Just don't get it. Anyway. I'm, like, all fevery, and my dog is grunting at me like a little dragon. Because she's irritated with me. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. I'm sorry it's so long. Hopefully I can upload it today. Today's Saturday. So, take care and be well. Bye.